All right, so Akai has just released the new MpC update, the 2.12.2 update. And we're going to see some of the stuff that they added in this update. And yeah, we're going to see what's up because, you know, a lot of us are waiting patiently for the new 3.0 update, but don't know when that's going to happen. So let's see what they gave us with this update.
Bolo!
All right, before we get started, make sure you guys go ahead and check out my drum kits. They're all very dope and they're all very cheap. So if you guys need some quality drums, make sure you guys go ahead and click that link in the description and check out my drum kits. And also, if you guys need some equipment like the MpCs, make sure you guys go ahead and click that link in the description and head over to zounds.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that requires no credit or background check. Now, it's not like the MpCs. Well, the MpC one, I know you can get it without no credit or background check, but they do have a whole bunch of items on the site that do not require no credit or background check. All you have to do is order it, they'll ship it to you, and you can pay it off over time with monthly installments. All you have to do is link a credit or debit card up to the account and you're done. So it's not everything on the site, but it's a good amount of stuff on the site that you can get with no credit or background check. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and click that link in the description and head over to zounds.com and get some equipment today. So I know a lot of us are waiting for this 3.0 update, which I thought by now it would have been released, but not happening right now. Now, this update is not just for the software, it is for the hardware units as well. There's only one feature in here that does not work on the actual hardware units, and we'll discuss that in a second. Now, they did add some new features. I wouldn't say they're game-changing features, but you know, they added some new stuff for our enjoyment. But you know, they added something. They're at least, you know, giving us some updates, unlike some other companies. All right, so first things first, we have the chorus effect right here. Looks pretty cool. Has the, you know, the little rate knob, the depth, the mix, the feedback, pre-delay. You can select between a triangle or wave sign, and they have the offset on there. Looks interesting on the actual plugin, and it looks good in standalone mode as well. So, you know, you can use this on the computer or use this in standalone mode, and it will give you a decent chorus effect. All right, next is the multi-tap delay. You have up to 5 different delays. You can actually change the delay type right there. The feedback, the mix. You have a feedback route where you can change it from like tap 5 to like tap 1, 2, 3. You can change it that way. You have a sync, low cut, and a high cut. Looks interesting. Probably use it on like more of a like an effect type of a situation, like when I might add some, you know, effects or something like that to the beat. But seems pretty cool, and you can use this on the actual hardware unit as well. So you can use it in standalone mode with this as well. All right, next thing we have is the air expander. Basically, this works opposite of a compressor. So basically it takes the loudest parts and highlights those louder parts, and the smaller parts, it makes those parts quieter. And it's basically a, you know, pretty decent expander. Has a threshold, has an output, has the ratio, range, attack, release. Just like, you know, like any other compressor, but this works opposite of a compressor. So, you know, it's an expander, and this works in standalone mode as well. So you can use this in standalone mode. I don't really use expanders that much, but you know, it may be a case to where you may need an expander. Now, the next thing is something that I know I'm going to use, and that is the vintage filter. I use filters all the time on my beats, and I think this is going to be really dope because they have this also on the desktop version and on the standalone version as well. And if I'm looking for a particular sound, I can cut out the highs, and just having a good filter always makes your beat sound much better because now you can have space for other sounds to kind of move within the beat. And this is actually kind of cool. It has all the standard filter features on here, and you can do everything the same way as like on the desktop version on the actual standalone version as well. Last but not least is the spectral. They have it on the desktop version, but they do not have it on the actual standalone version, so you won't be able to use it on that yet, but they may bring it to standalone version, don't know. Never used this before, so I don't really know what it is, but over time I'll figure it out. But I just at least want to let you guys know that that the spectral is within this new update, and it's only on the desktop version. So if you know what the spectral does, let me know, And of course, I'm gonna try it out on some beats at some point, but I'm mostly a standalone type of a guy. Now, I'm pretty sure they worked on some stability issues and stuff like that. And of course, you always need to keep updating this stuff to kind of keep things running a little bit better. But other than that, this was pretty much a features update. And one thing that we can take from this is that Akai is updating their software and their units on the regular. So we've had a few updates this year already, and they continue to keep bringing new updates. So that's a good thing. So yeah, no 3.0 yet. No 3.0 yet, but we'll see what happens in the near future. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.